A lot of women tried really hard for a very long time to get Congress to listen to their idea for an amendment that would permit women the right to vote. I wish I could tell you that white women and black women joined forces and fought this fight together, but they just didn't. It's a sad, sad outcome of slavery that has divided our nation ever since that first happened, one that I hope we can overcome. But even though they didn't fight together for their right to vote, they did fight. They had organized groups on both sides. I want to introduce you to some of those women now. First, we have Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony is the one who's standing. Susan B. Anthony voted once, even though it was against the law. She got arrested for her crime, an arrest that she was proud of until the day she died, because she knew that she was standing up for what was right. Next, we have Sojourner Truth. Sojourner Truth was a slave who ran away to freedom. She was also the first black woman in history to sue a white man and win. She had many children who were sold away as slaves, and she never saw them again. But her youngest son was sold away from her after the practice had technically become illegal. She sued her former master and was able to get her youngest son back. This is Emmeline Pankhurst. She's not an American. She was responsible for organizing the women's suffrage movement in England. This is Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells was a journalist and an activist who led a campaign against the atrocity of lynching that was so prevalent for so long, especially across the South. This is Alice Paul. Alice Paul was famous for gaining a firestorm of publicity for the women's suffrage movement when she organized a protest right in front of the White House at the beginning of the First World War. All these women, and many others, went to great extremes to convince Congress to listen to their idea for a constitutional amendment that would allow all women to vote, defend themselves in court, and own property, among other things.